Hello, hello. My name is Estela Lugo, and you are very welcome to the mini-series The Art of a True Gentleman. In today's video, as I promised, I'm going to show you the Alan's Art King. Thank you, Alan, for having me here in your house again and for giving us your time to explain this lovely, extraordinary piece of art.
I'm really enjoying this.
Before Alan starts to explain his wonderful and extraordinary piece of art, I want to show you some photos to help you to understand a little better. I hope with these pictures you can see more closely this work of art called Museum by Alan, which for me is one of his masterpieces. Maybe these pictures will help you to understand what the artist wants to capture in it. I'm not sure, but in my opinion, the artist tries to capture emotion. Okay, I leave you with the master.
It, you're asking me too much. It's impossible to say what's in this picture. What you don't realise that is it's got several pictures buried in it. I've been doing it now for about 30 years since I started it, and each version was an exploration of an idea, and then I built another one on top of it. And this is about the fourth or fifth version of this museum idea, which I had a long time ago, which is basically a museum of my imagination. Really, it's set in a landscape which is, I think, is what I call an inner landscape. It's part of my mind. It's not set in a real museum anywhere, but it's an imaginary museum, which is very real to me. It's there, and it's a museum of what this really is about. What life is about. What I think is about, and it's about cheerful things and beautiful things, but it's also about really hard, but very hard truths that humanity finds it very hard to come to terms with. It's always had right from the very start these dark figures at the back. Um, they're sort of a zebra people. They're part white, part black, um, which is our deep core of what evolution has made us. And from that early start, um, I've even got a period before that when the um, evolution was driving itself long before men came. And I've used this large sort of blue elephant motif at the back to have the general background to my inner landscape. And then these driving male and female figures in it to uh, give the idea of the wicked drives that have made us succeed, where thousands of other living things have been made extinct. And that finally we're beginning to bloom now. We can produce beautiful things. So that the actual puppets, because each of these figures are really puppets, and they're controlled by these great inner drives, the elephant, the blue elephant, and the um, black and white drivers have produced this creature that knows it exists and can make beautiful things. So that I try to give the effect on the surface of the puppets of what was really worthwhile in our lives, and that we have made, despite all this very primitive background that we've got. I think that's in essence of what the picture's about. But every picture of I do is an exploration. It's not it's not a thing that can easily be explained, because I mean, like um, a, a piece of Schubert or something like that, you can't explain the magic that's in it.
Oh,
That's intrinsic to the work. You can't really give words
thank you
to.
for your explanation. Yes, I can see what difficult is for you. Try to explain us this beautiful, extraordinary piece. Really is difficult because after 30 years working in it, wow.
Not continuously. It wasn't 30 years straight off. It was a little bit here, and then leave it for a bit, and then a little bit more.
Ah, but anyway, 30 years,
Yes,
they are 30 years. That is full of stories, full of details, uh, God, full of color, full of many things.
and many lost stories in there. In it,
Yes,
they get lost.
that that is the reason, Alan, because this piece for me, this piece of art, is his masterpiece. It's the best, I think. I think, in my view. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe you can give us your opinion. It will be lovely. Well, now I'm going to show you another piece of art you haven't seen yet. Sometimes it's difficult for me to choose one for Alan explain to us, because he can explain just one or two maximum in each interview. But he has a lot beautiful pieces. I don't know what choose. Sometimes I think, oh, this, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, another one. Oh, that is lovely as well. Oh, maybe this. But finally, I choose one. I call it Two Faces.
I mean, the one with the chessboard at the background. You,
Oh, yes.
yes.
I call Two Faces because he has two faces. Chessboard, yes,
It's like
perfect.
us together now.
It's lovely.
Yes.
Okay, then I leave you with Alan. He's going to explain
Um,
that for me too.
it's easier said than done, that, because this comes from a very dark part of my psyche, I think.
Oh.
Um, it's You have to look very closely at it to understand exactly what's going on there. And somewhere in it, I've hidden the word secrets, because it's about keeping secrets and
Mm.
how people don't tell each other what they should tell them, but keep secrets, so that the whole picture is of people that look as though they're whispering to each other. They're
Mm-hmm.
telling each other some secret, or they're at some clandestine meeting, and it's very ambiguous about what it's about, because it is about secrets, and secrets are things we hide. But
Mm.
there seems to be this seems to be some male Adonis character here, and this is some dark haired beauty, and they seem to be meeting behind a bush
Mm.
and whispering to each other
Mm.
secrets, secrets,
Oh,
secrets.
okay.
Um, and the whole thing is about not telling what is going on, um, and the plant at the center of it is actually the real plant, which is called belladonna, which
Oh.
means beautiful lady, and it's a dead belladonna. So it's a secret that the beautiful lady had, and the handsome man, but you don't quite know what the secret was that they were exchanging, but you've got ideas because your mind will make it out. I've had it upstairs in the bedroom, and I've let it collect spiders' webs on it, because if you keep secrets,
Yes.
they get hidden by time. So the idea was of mine is to put a spider. I was going to put several spiders on, and I may still do it, and even put the effect of the spider's web on it with some cotton or something to make it even more. The secret is being kept forever and ever and ever, and we shall never know what that secret was, but we think that they share something, some guilty secret between them. This beautiful man and this lovely woman. That's the idea. So you found out enough of my secrets, have you, to carry on now?
Yeah. Now it's a confessionary here. You confess your secrets with me.
This is the secret that never to be told.
Never be told.
It's never to be told.
It's a real secret.
The secrets.
Okay.
Yes, they whisper them to each other. The rest of us will never know.
This explanation for me was very funny. It's two faces. They keeping a secret. Wow.
Yes.
You know, Alan.
Yes, I wonder what they might be. I'm not going to tell you.
I wonder what kind of secret it was. I am curious now.
Oh, no.
No, you don't want to tell me.
No.
Tell me to me a secret, like you tell in the picture. Tell me. They don't help us. Tell me, please.
You're lovely.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy this episode, because I think for me it was lovely as well. Another one all the time. We working or doing this with Alan for me is very relaxing day, funny, because I can see his picture. I learn more about his ideas about all these pictures. Uh, it's nice. I hope the next episode will be interesting for you. I hope. If you have some opinion about his art, for example, what do you think, or how you define his art, or how do you think can be named his art, or any opinion will be very welcome for us. Okay, people, then thank you for watching us. Then we will see you the next time, next episode. Okay? See you. Bye bye.
Adios.
Adios.